Hello, Take2. So, welcome to my channel, everybody. This is Christine with Christine's Four Seasons. As you can see, I don't know how many people are going to be on here from Facebook, but I did a very big invite, so to speak. I have a lot to share tonight, a lot. I basically told my mom that I'm kind of busy, so don't be calling into my phone. Okay, so first things first. I'm not going to talk political. I'm not going to talk religion. I really don't interact with a lot of political groups. I am actually in my kitchen this evening, but the live that I did last night, the actual colorful blanket, so to speak, that you saw on the wall behind me, was my cancer blanket. That's my cancer survivor gift. That I will be dropping off at a very good friend of mine at her house for her to hold on to, because there's so many things that I am not taking with me that I have given to people, I have given away to people. For those of you that don't know, I am basically on a journey to live out on the road. I was a truck driver for 3 years, so this is just like a refresher course for me. Welcome. Welcome, Michael. This is like take two. I guess I'm not going to be able to set up my lives because YouTube was asking for some kind of live stream software. I don't know. All I know is that this StreamYard is so much better. And so I'm going to be using this one. I'm going to be using this software for me to do my lives. Unfortunately, this is only on my laptop. So I will be coming on Facebook Live when I do my travels, but some of the videos that I'm going to be doing that I have to actually edit and upload will be on my channel here. So I have a lot to share with you guys. It's kind of like going from one end of the spectrum to the other end. You know, it's kind of like a rainbow. So I'm kind of like all in between. I am still packing up some things as far as organization goes. Tomorrow I'm getting some work done on the van, the finalized work done on the van. I've already done the battery. I've already done the tires. I've already done the vehicle inspection. And we have decided that we as like me, my brother, and his jack of all trades worker, that is going to help me take the back seats out of my van so I can use the stow and go. The top piece on my van, I've already got everything lined up out in the garage so that goes first. And I know it's not going to be top heavy. I've already done the math. I already Googled the weight. So the weight is 165 pounds allowed on the roof. So I made sure that it's nowhere near that. And there are going to be some things that I'm taking with me, like I said, that I'm going to be dropping off at a friend's house. So it won't be with me on a permanent basis. So with that said, about me still packing, I found a couple things. I found some memories. I did a video today on some memories. So I wanted to keep that going tonight by showing you some of the memories that I have found in my things. I had to go through boxes and throw things out and then go through other boxes and make a box of like I'm keeping or I'm dropping off or I'm donating, you know, or I'm throwing away. So I did a lot of organization in the last 2 weeks. On top of trying to find time to go look at vans, test drive vans, be with my brother, go look at this one, go look at that one. We went through a lot. He has been a major trooper. He has been very patient. I've been very patient with him too. But we did get at each other's necks a few times, but that's okay. That's just brother and sisterly love, right? Family drama. I've already unpacked every box that I own and either drew it out or repacked it. So these are some of the things here that I'm going to show you tonight that mean a lot to me. I kept, and there's some tips that I want to give you as well for those of you that are not seasoned, that don't know everything. You might learn something, right? You learn something new every day. So I have my Michigan shirt on today, my Michigan shirt. I went through all my t-shirts. I have had at least 40 t-shirts from being out on the road. And I have got keychains and I've got hats and hat pins. And trust me, I downsized a buttload. So some of these shirts I keep, some that I will downgrade to sleeping shirts, and some of them I gave away to some people. So I got rid of all my dressy stuff and all my snooty stuff because, like, I'm not going to need that anymore, and I'm not going to need, like, interview clothes anymore. So no more high heels for this woman. So, okay, so I wanted to show you, first of all, I had a first aid kit that I made that was a duffel bag full. And I got most of it off of 2 or 3 different videos that were like from an EMT and a ex-firefighter and a nurse. And they all did this. So I downsized what I had. I added little things that I didn't have or I didn't have enough of. But I'm also going to tell you that you should always have at least a travel size first aid kit in your vehicle. Anything you drive, doesn't matter what it is. Have one in the glove box. You should also have a real major first aid kit for, God forbid, you have to save somebody's life, like a tourniquet or the quick clot. Anything of that as a CPR mask, which I don't think this one has, which I think I'm going to have to get another one of. But so those are the major things, but just as a little tip. So I bought that one. The other thing I want to tell you was I've had this bag for 6 years. It's just a little makeup bag. Okay. And I think my other phone's ringing. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I was charging another phone. It was going off, so I had to attend to that. So anyway, so as I was saying, this bag I've had for about 5 or 6 years. I used to dump all my change in this everywhere I went, and then I would dump it into the Coinstar machine at Walmart, and then I would take the little piece of paper, go up to the service desk, and say, "Excuse me, I know this is like a reloaded card, and I would like to put this money onto that card." So it was an emergency fund card. So that's another tip. So collect all your change, even if you have it in your console, your floorboard, your pockets, your purse. Doesn't matter, wherever your change is, just collect it. Make it enough to where you think it's worth it. And I just did that, not last night, the night before. And I've got this little bag right here of dimes. This right here of pennies. This right here of quarters. And this right here of nickels. So I've got $4 in nickels. I've got $21 in quarters. $3 in pennies, which I know I have more because they're rolled. So I've got $13 in pennies. And then I've got $14 worth of dimes. So I know how much, when I put it in the machine, I know how much I'm going to be getting versus their little surcharge or whatever. So that's another tip. The other tip is, if you have any planners, any day planners, little pocket day planners, I suggest that if you're going to take a road trip, let me put my glasses on because I can't read that. Yeah, I did put them on top of my head, didn't I? You won't be on the go until after the 3rd now as... Yeah, okay. All right, I got you. Well, that'll give me a little bit of time to roam around and get acclimated. As far as your center console, get a bag. Just get a bag of any kind. Doesn't have to be this kind of bag, but, zipper bag, and put all your change in it. And every 30 days, if you roam around enough, you might want to do it 2-3 months, whatever suits you. But make sure at least it's 75% full. And you don't have to be as, organized as me, but I've been doing this for a while. Last time I did this was in August for my camping trip. But yeah, just start putting all your change in there. 30, 60, 90 days, whatever suits you. And then do the Coinstar thing, put it on a card, put that card away somewhere. That's your emergency fund. So back to the planners. If you have any kind of planners and you take any kind of trips, I suggest, it's a suggestion, it's only a tip, that you put what you did on that day or what state you were in, or put, AZ National Park or whatever. So you can reference back how long ago that you went on that trip. Like in my 2020 calendar, I have my camping trips in August and November in there. So I know where I went, what day, how much it cost. And it'll also tell you if the prices ever change, you'll know, hey man, it was $21. Now it's $25. What's up with that? So just reference it. But anyways, this is a really nice one. I got this one. I think it was a Dollar General. It costed me like $3, and it's for national parks. It's really, really nice one. And it's for $21.22. So I'll be using this one. This one's going in my glove box, by the way. The other thing to have in your glove box is a flashlight. And if you do have one, have you checked it lately? So check your flashlight, check your batteries. The other little nifty thing that I got from the dollar store is a clip mini light that you put on your visor. So you don't have to always use your car battery. And then sometimes when you push it on, you do what you got to do. You get out and you forget it's on, and then it kills your battery because you forgot to turn the light off. So I thought that was it's a clip-on spotlight, and it's only $1. So that'll save your battery. The other thing that I found in my stuff in my traveling stuff was my little bag. It's like a little backpack that has Arizona on it, Santa Monica, St. Louis, Chicago, Illinois. It's just a really nifty bag, and it has Route 66 on it. So I'm going to start using this whenever I go to my little day trips instead of lugging around and I have a little wallet in here too. So, but I used to have a cell phone this size. But now it's like that. I mean, it's so much bigger than this pocket. I already tried it. It doesn't fit. So always keep yourself a little bag in your car so you don't have to drag around everything you own. So I found that, so I'm going to use that. The other thing I bought is a dry erase board. Dry erase board, you can magnetize it somewhere or you can Velcro it somewhere, and you just write things down. And that, instead of writing it on paper or you lost your list or whatever, it's on this board. Real easy, real simple. I mean, shit, this thing costed like $1. And it came with men and the eraser. So I'm going to be doing that too. The other thing is I'm going to be sending out postcards to people that I have their addresses. And I did this when I was on the road as a truck driver. I sent my family and friends postcards from wherever I was at. So I also got my own little collection too. So order some return labels. I have return labels so I don't have to write everything out. I also found a couple magnets that I bought. One was from Amarillo, which I was, in Amarillo. And then Ponce Inland in Florida at the lighthouse. And yes, I did the 200 and some odd steps up and down. And I had the certificate, which was given to me. I really didn't want it, but it's a certificate of, participation and that you accomplished it. The other thing too is this one is 2020. This one is an old calendar, but try to find something that has some positive scenery. And so what I'm going to do with this old one, which is really cool, Michael, I think you need to do this. You take these, you cut these out, which of course you can't really cut them out because they're on each side, but tack these up. Because see, what gave me this idea, now just hear me out. If you use these and you put them on your ceiling somewhere, okay, it's at a dentist office. My dentist office has huge posters on every ceiling tile in his office. It's really cool. So I'm going to be making a collage with these and posting them around my van. So it's just an idea. Just to give your walls some color, get an old calendar. You can also get calendars from like a thrift store. And there's 50 cents? Hey, welcome. So I'm going over some things that I'm actually finding and some tips that I actually use myself that I just wanted to, carry on and just bring to you, whether you know it or not. Some people are seasoned, some people aren't. You learn something new every day. Here's another one that I got from the dollar store many, many moons ago when I was going through cancer treatment. Every day is a second chance. So this is my daily reminder that was sitting right by my picture. So this I'm taking with me too. This is a reminder of my accomplishment. I was a part of the Relay for Life. It's national. It's everywhere. I have friends up in Oregon that were actually volunteers with the Relay for Life. They're affiliated with the American Cancer Society. So I'm also a part of the American Diabetes Association, ADA, because I am a diabetic. So I registered with them as well. So I'm definitely taking this with me. Let me take these off of my screen. Oh, Loving Life. Hi, how are you? I didn't even see you because the notifications were blocking my chat window. I should print some of my photos. Actually, yeah, that would be a good idea. And here's another hint, which I don't know if you've already thought about doing or if you've done it in the past. Why don't you sell them? Why don't you make yourself a Teespring account and upload your photos onto their products and then sell them? And you did photos for a few years for Relay for Life. That's really cool. Kudos. Bravo. Absolutely. You need to keep doing that because that's a never ending thing. It happens all year round, every year, everywhere. It's not like it's the Girl Scouts only for a couple months. It's cancer. Cancer is just everywhere. Yes. Well, guess what? I mentioned that to you too. So I'm on the list. You're newbies. Well, welcome. I appreciate it. Are you newbies to the RV life or van life? Loving life, hitched up? What can I call you? Let me know what your name is. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so that I can hook up with you on your channel. Well, then, if you need a second opinion on which photos, then just tell me. I'll be glad to help you. Definitely glad to help you. So let me know. Red. Red and TJ. Are you the couple that was on Gina's live a couple nights ago? You guys were sitting on a sofa couch on an RV? Let me know. So I also wanted to let you know that I do Wednesday morning coffee, hump day coffee hours on my Facebook. If you guys like, Michael's actually a part of it. So I also want to tell you that I do that for the last couple Wednesdays now. They've kind of been on and off because I've been in transition, with selling my vehicle, getting a van, getting it fixed, and just kind of being sucked up with having to pack and purge and donate and so yeah, I've been doing it all on my own. Okay. Well, where do I could have sworn you were on Gina's. Maybe you were on no, you weren't on that one, but it doesn't matter. Welcome. I'm glad to know you. I was a truck driver for 3 years. I did 550,000 miles. I'm not afraid of the road. I'm not afraid of being out there. I've been solo truck driver. I've also done team driving as far as my 3 weeks out on the road with my trainer too. So that was from 2015 to 2018. And then I came home, had to battled cancer. And then I adopted diabetes. Go figure, right? From the chemo. Thanks, chemo. Yeah. So I can't pass a DOT health inspection in order to actually be out on the road. And I'm not managed enough with my insulin. So not to get into all that. I'm not trying to be self-absorbed over here. I'm just trying to give you a little bit about me. Yes, I definitely do still need that Reflectix. And yes, we will definitely meet. As soon as I pack up and leave, you will be the first top of the 5 that I let you know that, my wings have grown back, because my wings have been cut for 2 years. So back to what I was saying. I hope you guys actually go back and watch the rest of what you missed, because there's a lot that I just covered. So the other thing I wanted to tell you was last night I went over this book that I'm reading. It's called Backroads of Florida. And I've lived here 40 years and I still learn stuff from this book, because I don't take a whole lot of the back roads, because I used to go to point A to point B. I had a cleaning company for 5 years. I was incorporated, I had 16 employees. I had 25 accounts. I only went from point A to point B. But anyway, so another place that I'm going to be joining a group, hopefully, but if not, I can do it on my own. This is the Butterfly Rainforest, and it's in Gainesville, Florida. And then the other place I'm going to be going to is Big Tree Park, which I found in this book. There's also a place, it also gives you measurements from like St. Petersburg to Tarpon Springs, tells you how many miles. From Inverness to Brooksville, tells you how many miles. So it does a measurement. So there's so many things in these books. I get them from the bookstore, just a regular mom and pop bookstore, not the big chains. I don't do chains. The other place I'm going to be going to is Long Key State Park. I'm going to be doing a state park series here on my YouTube channel. So I'm so excited that I get to share this with you. Not a lot of people come down here to Florida because they're so engulfed in boondocking and being out west that they really don't really see what's here in Florida besides what others see, like Disney and Epcot and Universal and Volcano Bay and SeaWorld, and there's so much more to Florida than Key West and God, what am I missing? There's just so much. So there's so much. So I will be doing a state park series on my channel, and I've already got like 6 pages back and front. I also have 4 spiral notebooks since 2015 of all the places that I want to go in the United States. Thank you. I appreciate that. I read something like that a few years ago. Oh, did you really? Well, read up again, because this is not really an updated book, but from living here, I can tell if it's still good or not. But there's another place in Winter Park, Florida. It's in Central Florida. It's in the middle. And it's called the Scenic Boat Tour, Scenic Boat Ride. It's in Winter Park. Beautiful. There's another one in Silver Springs, Florida. They have a glass bottom boat tour. Beautiful. You get to see manatees. It's like, I think they run every, I think it's I can't be quoted because with COVID, I don't know what tours they're doing, but I do know that they have one that's an hour and a half, and then one that's like 30 minutes long. But I mean, there's so much stuff to do and so many campgrounds that nobody really even considers because they're all doing the chains, the KOAs, and this one and that. No. You got to actually do some things in the back roads of Florida. There's so many places to camp free that people really don't know. They don't know about them. Ocala National Forest, that's like 40 miles long down this one road. You can get it from 2 different spots, but I-75, it's off of I-75. And there's just so much beauty. There's a safari, a drive-through safari. I mentioned that last night here in Florida. They have a shitload of zip linings here, rock climbing, the real, where they actually harness you and you go up a rock, but it's not really a mountain rock, but it's a simulation of. There's just so much fun stuff to do here. And I will definitely be posting some on my Facebook page, like I was just mentioning a few minutes ago. If you have Facebook and it's a business page, so you just like it, and it's not like it's a personal page. But if you go onto it, it is K, like my name, Christine's, and then it's Corner. It's Christine's, KORNER 2020. And I've got some lives. I've got, some live videos that I did. I've got some posts. I've got some links to other videos. I did have a blog, but it was just way too much. It was way too much because I had my personal page, I call it a business page, but I'm not in business doing anything except this. And that was a way for me to actually engage with people and actually do a live. My Hump Day coffee hour every Wednesday at 11 o'clock Eastern time. There's really no set agenda. I just basically go through the motions of either my progress, somebody else's progress. I've met so many diabetics from my diabetic group that actually came over to link like recipes. And some of them were pretty damn nifty, especially being out on the road. I'm definitely going to be using them. I use a one single butane burner. I'm not going any further. I'm not doing a dual. I'm not doing nothing big. No solar panels yet. No. You start small and slow so you know what you can adapt to, what works for you. Don't do what somebody else is going to do just because you think it looks good or, hey, that'll work for me. You don't know that until you start. So you start out slow. Now why I say that is because I've been out on the road 70 hours a week. I had maybe 3 days off a month, off of my truck driving. So I did 3 years, almost 4. I was 3 months shy of 4 years. So I just say 3 years. But I mean, I literally went from the trucking hub in San Bernardino, California, called an Uber, got myself to a rent-a-car place, rented a car, and then went out to Sunset Boulevard and actually watched, walked the stars and saw the Chinese theater and Shirley Temple's, handprints and John Wade's footprints and trinkets up to hoo-ha that I must have bought at least $50 worth of stuff. But you just got to get out there and actually do something outside of what everybody else is doing. Try to make a bucket list. If you have a bucket list, try to organize it to where you won't be going from back and forth, back and forth. I know it's not going to be perfect because of the weather and because of COVID. I understand that. I went through so much shitty weather when I was a truck driver that I was going 14 miles an hour down the interstate in North Carolina. I was on black ice with 40,000 pounds behind me trying to deliver to an Amazon. And the man told me I was the only one that showed up. I was like, are you shitting me? He's like, no, seriously, dude, you can stay here all night long. I'll even help you park it. So they helped me back it in. I unplugged it, unattached from it. And then I went to park in the back and left my truck running all night. So yeah, I've been through some real scary shit. Back posting on Facebook and YouTube. Yes. Myself, the rig that I did have, no, seriously, the rig that I have now, I just sold my car. I had a 2017 Hyundai Elantra, had 70,000 miles on it. I had 30,000 miles still of certified warranty left on it. So I went ahead and got a Chrysler Town & Country 4.0 limited edition, brand new, all new tires on it, all weather tires, brand new 800 cold cranking amp battery. And on my truck, on my semi, I had like 6 batteries. Yeah, I was no joke. I was the real thing. I was, when I came home one time from being out on the road and I was on home time and my brother came to visit me in a parking lot to pick me up to take me to my car, he was like, holy shit. And the first thing he said was, how much does this sucker cost? And I was like, well, what do you mean? And I was trying to hold it back. And he's like, holy crap, this thing's loaded. I said, yeah, it's loaded with everything. I said, and it even has an on-guard system in front. So if anybody ever gets in front of me, the truck stops itself. He's like, oh my God, how much is that? And I'm like, will you stop with the numbers? He goes, seriously, I have to know how much. Okay, Tommy, I'll tell you. You know how your house is worth $330,000? He says, yeah. I said, this truck is double. This truck is $600,000. And he almost buckled. He's 6'5" and he almost buckled. And he goes, you gonna take me for a ride? I said, yes, dear, I'll take you for a ride, but don't take me down residential streets because I can't do that. There's only certain places. So I will have to do the navigation. You just sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. And oh my God, he was holding on to that oh shit handle and he's all like, ugh. But he survived. And so that was the last time he's ever been on a truck. But at least he got the experience to do it, right? Let me go back to this. Hey, meant to be RVing. How are you? Oh, you're so, yes, welcome, welcome. Yes, Michael does have a channel. He does have, I have done a lot in the past, as far as shouting him out on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. I did a Facebook Live. It was like 35, 40 minutes long. And I hope he got some kind of bites out of that. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we're like usually on Gina's live. But I've signed up with StreamYard because it was a better format, a better programming format than just being on regular YouTube. But I also have a Facebook page. So I'm going to tell you, just like I told the other two here too, If you can, please go to Facebook. Yeah, I know you guys have a Facebook page. Everybody has a Facebook page. It's not a personal page, but it's not a business page, but it's a business page because that's just what they call it. Yes, you can definitely post your link there. No problem. I have no problem with that. You guys can post your links. No problem. I don't even know how to do that. Okay. Like, I don't know how to copy and paste on my laptop. I do on my phone, but not on my laptop. And the other thing too is my phone won't allow me to do a live on YouTube. Nope. It won't allow me to do a live on YouTube. So I have to do it on my laptop. So my Facebook page is Christine's with no apostrophe because Facebook doesn't do that. But it's Christine's Corner, KORNER 2020. So it's Christine's, as you see it sitting right here, Christine's, but no apostrophe, Christine's Corner 2020 on Facebook. If you go to that page and just click the like button, you'll be alerted next time that I'm actually live, because I do Wednesday live, Hump Day coffee hour. I actually went to a zoo in Ocala, and I specifically went to the zoo because it had a camel. Or actually, it had two camels. One of them spit at me. It was disgusting. But I actually drove all the way to Ocala, like 68 miles or 86 miles, whatever it was, just to see this damn animal. And Michael can attest to that because he was a part of that live that day. I posted live from Facebook doing my camel Hump Day coffee hour on Facebook, and it was absolutely hilarious. But I got through it, and I loved it because I took a picture with the camel behind me. So that was my main goal, to drive all the way over there just for this animal. Crazy, right? But hey, you're talking to a truck driver. 68 miles, and that's nothing. You liked, meaning past tense. But yeah, that was funny, right? About the camel. But I did. I drove all the way over there just for that damn animal. When you get 1,000 subscribers, you'll be able to do lives on your phone. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to get there because I'm only at 71. I've gone up like 50 subscribers in 2 months. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so you've done one live and it worked well. Okay, well, this is the way I'm going to have to do my lives and once I get out on the road, it'll be mid next week. Tomorrow, I'm going to get 2 motor mounts done on the van, and then it's perfect. There's nothing else wrong with it. Nothing. It's been inspected 2.5 times. It's been up on a lift, checked everything. I mean, everything. And so I'm, as a truck driver doing pre-trip and post-trip, trust me, I've done my own little research on my van too. So the little rumble that I have, when I open up the hood and I saw the top rattling, I go, oh yeah. I don't know which ones it is, but I know what it is. So when they put it up on the lift, they found out that it was the 2 rear motor mounts. So those are going to be replaced. Well, I'm bringing it in tomorrow, so it should be replaced by Tuesday. So I should have it Tuesday night, Wednesday midday, and then I'm going to bring it home and load up everything. I have everything by the garage door out there. I have everything by the front door. I have everything on the extra spare room bed. Everything is organized. My first aid double kit, all my food, all my pans, my burners, my winter coats, my clothes, my bathroom stuff. I mean, everything is done. I'm just waiting to be able to load up the van and the top carrier that I have. And then I will be, see ya, on my way to actually start this list. I have I actually have 4 spiral notebooks full of notes. And this one right here is just for Florida itself that I've started. And I've got 4 pages of Florida back and front already. Let me get these things out of here. Oh, thank you for sharing my video. I appreciate that. Oh, are you really 20 short? Hey, what's up, Buttercup? Gina's in the house. Hey, Michael, meet Gina. Gina, meet my friend Michael. He is a nomad as well. He is down here in South Florida. I think he's going to put his link in the description. But I was going to tell him about you and your shout outs. I did post it on Facebook about you doing the shout out for me on your page. He did see that. So I would suggest that you go to Gina, Van Life with Gina, and subscribe because she does shout outs. Now, he's a photographer. He's been doing photography for a while. I suggested Teespring to him. You know, I've done a couple Facebook Lives with him. He's been on a couple Facebook Lives of mine. He's one of my big supporters. We support each other. So just letting you know, just meeting new people. Oh, it didn't go through? Oh, well, crap. Like I said, I don't know how to do that. And then, Gina, when you were saying on your video that, you know, I know you said for the moderators to put their links down below in the chat, but I don't even know how to do that. Like, I can only do the lives from my laptop because my phone won't allow me to do it. And when I was in your garage on your live, it was rejecting my broadcast. So I had to hurry up and flip open my laptop and pick you up on live on YouTube so I can get back in the garage and come up on your live. So I can't hardly do anything with this anymore. I really can't. Like right now I'm on Wi-Fi at the house, but once I'm out on the road, I'm going to be using the hotspot in order to use this, unless I'm at a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks, which I don't go into buildings unless I absolutely have to. But my phone definitely remembers places that I've been. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, once I do a couple more lives, I will definitely do some mods. I will definitely do that. Okay. Yeah, I think I just heard my phone ding. So yeah, I will definitely add it to the video. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. But I went through so much stuff, Gina, while I was on here. I mean, your live last night really made me go back and say, you know what, screw it. I'm going to get on StreamYard. There's a couple other people that try to use StreamYard, but the company that was representing StreamYard were charging them up to hoo-ha to use StreamYard. They were actually making $1 off of it, and it was disgusting. But yeah, I went through this book right here. It's called Backroads of Florida. And then one of my excursions are going to be at the Butterfly Rainforest. This is in Gainesville. And then I have a spiral notebook with all of Florida's state parks. So I'm going to be doing a state parks series on my YouTube channel. And then I also found a couple of in my trucking stuff, all my little 3 years of trucking that I had so much stuff that I gave away, a lot of stuff. I also wanted to show you this, Gina. I know the other two have already seen it. But this one right here is me, and this was in 2018. And it's the Relay for Life. I have always kept this as a reminder of my cancer surviving cancer. And actually donating money, and I actually had a couple people be sponsor me with the Relay for Life. But I did not do it this year because of COVID. So I hung this on my wall. This will actually go in my van. I have a cancer quilt that was in my live last night behind me that was actually handed to me from a cancer survivor herself when I rang that bell. When I rang that bell and everybody was applauding and I got this little certificate of completion that I did my chemo, she handed me this quilt and said, this is a gift for being a survivor. So it's on my wall every day for the last 2.5 years, but now it actually has to come off the wall. I have to roll it up and I'm going to bring it to a very special friend of mine where she's going to hang it up on her wall. It will definitely be in good hands. Definitely. Oh, great. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Really? You were already subscribed? Wow. Was it from a suggestion of mine? Let me see. Cone Travel Vlogs has a good tutorial on StreamYard. Okay. Yeah, I'll look that up. If you can actually, like I said, Facebook, Gina's a part of my Facebook. Michael's a part of my Facebook. So if you guys want to go to my Facebook, it's Christine's Corner 2020 with K's. Christine's Corner 2020. That is my, it's not a business page because I don't have business, but that's what it is. It's not my personal page. I was actually going to make coffee tonight. I'm glad I didn't because it's hot in here. My mom's got the heat rolling big time. So the other thing that I found is my penny passport. And as you can see, I have had some experiences. Let me see. Hold on. Let me open it up. Yeah. I have had some experiences out on the road with it, but I still got a lot more to fill. So I look forward to doing that. And when you go to these coin machines, there's actually one in St. Augustine at the lighthouse, which I've done. It costs 50 cents to get a penny. It costs 50 cents to get a freaking flattened penny. But hey, you know, everything costs a price, right? The other thing I found was my postcard album. And I've got it from like Virginia. Let's see what else I got. I got two photo albums of these, how they're stuck together. They're really old. Upperville, Virginia, Arkansas, upstate Arkansas, Tennessee, Louisiana. Oh, I like this one. In Louisiana. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, Tennessee. Tennessee is beautiful. I don't care what time of year it is. Hagerstown, Maryland. I remember that little tiny town. Oh my God, that place was like so country bunkin' back of the woods. It was beautiful. Not knocking it. Kentucky. I've been to Hebron. I've been to the Amazon off of 75. I've been to New York City. Been to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Been to Missouri. Oh. Interstate 44 is like mountainous as God, Jesus, criminy. Thank God I don't have a load behind me now this time. I got Alabama. I actually had beautiful sunset pictures from Alabama, by the way. Connecticut. I've been to Connecticut. West Cornwall Covered Bridge in Connecticut. Boston. I've been to Boston. Acorn Street, I think that's it. Yeah, Acorn Street in Ohio. Listen to me, Boston. I got the Ohio cornfields. Ohio now, that ain't no joke. They got some mountains up there. Right? You keep going north of Cincinnati, boy, you'll hit them. Kansas. I actually have a picture on my phone that I actually picked sunflowers from a field outside of a truck stop. And I think it was a no. It was a Pilot, or the Pilot is the smaller of them. The Flying J is bigger. Like I said, I'm sharing so much that I'm really cannot wait till I go back out on the road. All right, trucking here. And I got 3 hats full of pins. They're so heavy that I can't even hold it. I can't even wear it because it grabs up my hair. I've been to Hard Rock. I've been to Pure, Michigan. I've been on I-5, Sacramento, Connecticut, Amarillo, Texas, by the way. I've been to Amarillo. It's one of the magnets. So I have this. Iowa 80. That's on my list. I am definitely doing that during spring or summer. I'm not doing it now. Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you. I've been to Groom, Texas. Oh, and I want to show you California Freeway. That is the California freeways. It's by Los Angeles. That was like butt clenching. Trying to find this one with the sunflowers. Oh, yeah. Here's me with Mexico. In Mexico. Route 66. Yeah, that was no joke, though. That was real. That was not made up, those highways. Okay, here it is. I found it. This is me actually picking sunflowers out of the field. You see that? I guess it's too bright. I guess the thing is too bright. Here it is. But anyways, and they were taller than me, and I'm 6 foot. And they were taller than me. So I had to actually have one of the people that were in the field, work in the field, actually take this picture. But there are a lot of things that I have memories on. I've got memories of the largest mountain. So here's the scenic boat tour that I was telling you about in Winter Park. It's in Winter Park, Florida. Let me make that bigger. Winter Park, Florida. It's very, very famous. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming. I really do. But like I said, Relay for Life, for real. Like 2021, once my chapter in my region actually gets started up, even though I'm not going to be here, I will still be with them. I will always be a part of them. Well, thank you. Like I said, thank you so much for coming. You have yourself a good night. We'll see you again on live. So yeah, I think I am going to go charge my phone. I have shared a whole lot tonight, and I thank you guys for coming and staying. And if you guys are actually watching it from not the live icon over here, if you could just comment and let me know that you have come by and visited. And in the meantime, I'm going to go pack up all my memories back in the box, and I'm going to go get a cup of coffee and enjoy the rest of my night. So you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and we will see you again soon. Thanks for coming. Ciao for now. End the broadcast. Yes.